Oh, wow, it already started. Hi there, you guys. I am here today at the invitation of my sweet friend, my sweet oily friend, my sweet sparkly diamond oily friend, Sarah Wallace. And we wanted to talk today about, I can't believe she's making me narrow it down, because the theme of the day is 3 French hens. She asked me to do a little blurb about my 3 top favorite hormonal supporting, endocrine supporting products from Young Living. So I found a way to get around the 3 because I can't limit it just to 3 because there are so many wonderful products from Young Living. But I did my best, and oh my gosh, it's telling me to tap and put a fun mask on myself. I'm not going to do that because I have lots to talk about. I'm super excited to do this. So first of all, you guys, if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Deb, Dr. Debbie Kuharski. I am a chiropractor. I'm also fully certified through the Center for Aromatherapy Research and Education. I'm a Young Living Gold, almost platinum, so excited. And I love my oils. In the 28 years of chiropractic practice, this is the funnest part of my practice that I'm doing right now. Super fun. I did a vibrational raindrop today, a regular raindrop today on some of my patients. I still do chiropractic. I teach a lot about the oils. I just love the oils, and I love Young Living. And look what I got. You guys have your Hydrogize yet? I'll be sipping on this as we're talking. So first, before I get into my favorite products and why I chose those, I want to just talk a little bit about the basics because, excuse me, if you don't have your basics covered, then you can be doing all these wonderful supplements and they might not be working as well as you would like them to because your body needs some extra support with possibly getting rid of some of the gunk that you're giving yourself. Okay, so here's some of the basic things I want to talk about first in supporting your healthy hormone function. First of all, eat real food. Eat real food, you guys. Okay, do your very best. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Heather. Thank you for inviting me, Miss Sarah. I'm already having a good time. But anyway, so here we go. Eat real food. You cannot out-supplement poor dietary choices. You have a choice over what you put in your mouth, either food or drink. We don't always have a choice of what air we breathe or things like that, but you do have a choice over what you put in your mouth. So try to do your best. Hi, Heather. To make the best choices you can, okay? Because the quality of the food that you're putting in your body are the quality of hormones and other things in your body, neurotransmitters and enzymes and all those good things that your body is going to produce, okay? So, like I have said before, Young Living oils always do their job. But what are they doing their job on? Are they doing their job on supporting your body in working the best that it can? Or are they going in there and doing another job called detoxifying your cells from the gunk that you're eating? Okay, so everybody knows you got to eat real food. Second thing is anything that supports your liver, your adrenal glands, and your digestive tract, specifically your large intestine, is going to support healthy hormone balance. So knowing that, there are some things that you can do that will help to support your hormones through those other systems. Isn't that super cool? And one thing that's really neat is as you start to study and get to learn about the different blends, the hormone supporting blends in Young Living, you will notice that a lot of the oils in there are also the same in some of the digestive supporting blends. So I think that's really neat. And so here's a couple. This is really neat because in my practice, when I do my assessment, what I found, the 3 most common organ systems or gland systems that are kind of stressed are going to be liver, adrenals, and large intestine. Isn't that interesting? And if we can help support those and get those cleaned up, then by default, your body is going to produce healthier hormones. You're going to have more balance. So what are some things, non-oily things right now, because we're talking about getting your basics covered, right, that you can do to support your liver, your adrenals, and your large intestine? Number one, with your liver, you really want to decrease the what I call useless carbohydrates. Bad sugars, white sugar, too much refined sugar is really a stressor on your liver. So you want to stay away from those. And if you're craving something sweet, have some fruit. Have some Ningxia Red. Have something, have a sleek bar. Those things have natural sweeteners in them. They're actually supportive of your liver function. Decrease your intake of bad fats and increase your intake of good fats. Okay, so what's a bad fat? A bad fat are things like canola oil and soybean oil and all those refined commercial oils, vegetable oils, things like that. Hydrogenated oils, partially hydrogenated oils. You really want to stay away from those because those are really stress your liver out. So you don't want those. Try to decrease your caffeine consumption. If you do have caffeine, then you want to make it some of the lighter caffeines. I like to call them lighter caffeines. And I'm a coffee drinker and I love my coffee. However, you want to, especially later in the day, if you need a little pick-me-up, have a nitro that's got the green tea, white tea caffeine in it. Have some green tea. Have some sleep tea, some oolong tea that's in the sleep tea that coffee, Sarah commented on my lighter caffeine. Coffee is a really bold, very full beverage, and it is really good to have that feeling sometimes. And a lot of times I know that people who are coffee drinkers and they're wanting to kind of transition away from those, it's hard to find something that is as bold and as, if I can use a good Yiddish word, as zoftig, very full-bodied. And so, but it is good to have some of the lighter caffeines and the lighter things. And I think that's why Gary chose some of the things. If he chose the caffeine, he chose some of the lighter caffeines to put in our products. So, you're so funny, Zara. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of my Hydrogize. I got one in purple. I'm going to get one in white too because I'm schlepping it back and forth between my office and my house. So I'm going to get a second one so I don't have to do that. Okay, so those are the things. Oh, and also fermented foods. You want to include some fermented foods. That's really going to help not only your liver but your large intestine too. Okay, how can you support your adrenal glands? Non-only ways we're still talking about. Okay, number one way to support your adrenal glands that are going to help have healthy hormones is if you're tired, rest. Okay, if you need to take a power nap, take a power nap. Don't rush for the caffeine or the sugar first thing if you get a little tired. So, and you want to try to decrease your caffeine because caffeine does stress the adrenal glands. Okay, rest when you're tired. Moderate exercise, especially for a lot of us who have adrenal stress, have a little bit of adrenal fatigue. If you start doing something really heavy like CrossFit or some really heavy powerlifting or whatever, that can stress your adrenals out even more. So do some moderate exercise, like some beginning or intermediate Pilates or yoga, some nice walking, even you can do some power walking, but jogging, running, stuff like that. If your adrenals are already tired, it can make it worse, okay? So moderate exercise. Get rid of the useless carbs, all right? Whole30 is a great program to do because it really helps to reset your hormone function and reset your body's ability to talk to you and let you know what foods are helpful for your body and what foods might not be so helpful. So I like to call, I couldn't read my notes very well, so I put my readers on. I like to call them useless carbohydrates because we, like grains and things like that, we don't really need, physiologically, we don't need so much of those things as humans. We need lots of vegetable carbohydrates, vegetables and some fruit, but not so much on the heavy grains and stuff. And then to support the large intestine, you want to increase your water intake for sure. You want to make sure you're staying active. The less active you are, the not so effective your movement through your intestinal tract is. So make sure you pick an exercise that you like so that you'll stick with it, okay? And then also the fermented foods are really good for your intestinal tract, especially your large intestine. And your body does produce some probiotics just naturally, but you want to give it a little boost if you can. And so fermented foods are a really good thing to do. My favorite, I like to make my own kefir out of raw milk. Wild brine raw sauerkraut is one of my favorites. My favorite flavor is the red beet and cabbage, or red cabbage and beet or something like that. Anyway, it's pink in the jar. It's really pretty and it tastes delicious. Okay, and I've actually even got my husband starting to eat it, so that's a super win. Ladies, you know how sometimes those boys can need a little bit more encouraging to start to eat some healthier foods. Okay, so those are some non-oily ways that you can do to support those systems, which are in turn going to give you a healthier hormone balance, okay? Now, here's one of the ways I got around the 3 French hens, because in my opinion, there are some non-negotiable foundational supplements that I think that everyone should be including in along with their food program, okay? So first of all, Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is, not only does it help support healthy liver function, but also is really high in antioxidants, so it helps all of your cells in your body, and it tastes delicious. Put it in a smoothie, drink it by itself, I don't care, just get it in your body. 2 ounces minimum a day. I think it's better to have 4. Sometimes if I'm doing a cleanse, I'll go on 6. However, that's very energizing for me. So 4 is a really good number for me. Most days I do take 4 ounces of the Ningxia Red every day. I don't have all of the jars to show you all the containers, but I will tell you, Master Formula, and another amazing across the board, multivitamin, multi-mineral, whole food, it's got all of the your good oils in there. It's got some good probiotics, prebiotics, some enzymes, things that are really going to help your body in a natural way from nature, things that are formulated the way your body can assimilate. That Master Formula is great. Multigreens. Now, you don't necessarily have to do both the multigreens and the Master Formula, but if you wanted to switch it up a little bit, I think the multigreens is great. It's like getting a Beyond Organic salad in a capsule, all of those good green foods that not only are alkalizing to your body, so that's going to help your body work better, but also give you all those good greens that are full of really highly absorbable minerals and enzymes, coenzymes, things like that, that really help to support your liver function and all of your cells in general. Think of this, anything that's really super green is really, really good for liver function, okay? All right, probiotics. I think it's really good to get those natural probiotics from your food, like the fermented foods, but also our Life 9 is second to none. So if you already have some real good intestinal fortitude and you're good about eating and drinking fermented foods in your food program, then you might not need to necessarily take the probiotics every day, the Life 9 every day, but try to get it in there at least 3 days a week, 3 to 5 days a week. You want to take it at bedtime, really help to support all those good critters, healthy critters in your intestinal tract. All right, and then enzymes. Oh my gosh, we eat our food so overcooked most of the time where our enzymes are kind of destroyed. So you want to support your body function with live food. So if we're not getting it out of our food, then a supplement is the second best choice, right? So here's a couple of things to think about enzymes. Enzymes either help you digest the food you are ingesting at that time, or they can help digest critters that are floating around in your blood, okay? So my favorite digestive enzyme from Young Living is Essential Zyme. The reason why I like it so much is it has a little bit of hydrochloric acid in there. Hydrochloric acid is very, very important. It sets up a slightly acidic environment that our body needs to be able to absorb our minerals in. Also helps keep non-desirable critters at bay. So hydrochloric acid is really good, and essential zyme has the hydrochloric acid in it. So you want to take one of those maybe 10 minutes before you eat. It'll already start to break down and help support your intestinal function, help digest your food more properly. Now, if you really want to go the extra step, if you take like detoxzyme or allerzyme on an empty stomach, that will, since there's no food there to digest, it'll actually bypass, get into the bloodstream, go through the intestinal wall and get into your bloodstream, and all those good enzymes will float around in your blood and gobble up any bad guys that don't belong there and that are causing kind of like blood sludge. Okay, some of well, I'm going to be compliant, so things that are that are kind of suppressing your body's ability to function at its best, okay? So taking enzymes between meals, really super healthy. Detoxzyme, allerzyme are good. What's the definition of between meal? Either 30 minutes before you eat or 2 hours after you eat, okay? That's the definition of between a meal, generally speaking. Now, everybody processes foods a little bit differently, but that's a general way to kind of remember that, okay? All right, now another foundational Young Living product that I think that is foundational for every woman. See, this is how I'm getting by the 3 French hens again, haha. Progestins Plus. I think that every woman needs to be on this product. Why is that? We are exposed to so many exogenous bad estrogens, xenoestrogens we call them. We can find them in certain types of bad plastics, in skincare products. If you're still using that toxic waste, stop it. Use the Young Living skincare line. It is so amazingly awesome and doesn't have any of those horrible hormone disruptors in them. So you definitely want to have the Progestins Plus, and everybody's dosage is different. You just got to check it out for yourself. Check in with your inner wisdom, and it will always steer you in the right direction. Okay, so now I'm going to take another sip of my hydrogized water. Love, love, love. Okay, so let's get now to some targeted supplements that I think are the best, some of the best, my top choices for supporting your beautiful, wonderful hormone system. You ladies are so amazing. Your body is so amazing at the way it keeps you in harmony all the time. And if you're a little bit disharmonious, then these things will help you get in there to get more harmonious. Okay, number 1 supplement, my favorite Young Living supplement ever, and you're going to be surprised. This is the one that I think is number 1 for helping to support healthy hormones. You're never going to guess it. Juva Power. I know it's backwards to you guys, but Juva Power is my number 1 favorite Young Living product. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Oh my gosh, it's such a great thing. Now, I do have some patients who say, Juva Power, it's so yucky, because it's a powder. You mix it with water, you mix it in your smoothie. I usually put it in my smoothie, and because I put so many other wonderful things in there that you don't really taste it. Plus, now I like the taste of it. And then, so in the beginning, they're complaining, oh, it's so yucky, it's so yucky. But then what happens? They run out, because they didn't put it on their essential rewards, and they run out and they go, oh my gosh, call me up, Dr. Deb, do you have any more Juva Power? Can you have any I can buy or borrow, because now my body misses it because I forgot to order mine. So Juva Power, here's what's so beautiful about it. First of all, it's got a beautiful blend of healthy fibers, soluble and insoluble fibers, that are going to help you support your intestinal function, your large intestine function, and your liver function. Okay, so what's the difference between the two? Insoluble fiber are fibers that your body cannot break down and digest. So what are they going to do? They're going to help to be what we call a bulking agent, okay? They're going to keep you regular. They're going to keep your intestinal tract moving. Very, very important. Why is that? Because if you're not eliminating properly, what are you doing? You are reabsorbing all the gunk that your body wants to get rid of, okay? So insoluble fibers help you eliminate more effectively. Soluble fibers are going to glom on to fats that are floating around in your blood and your system and help to process them out of the body, out of your body, the ones that you want to get out of your body, okay? Because not all of us all the time eat all the healthiest of fats, okay? So that's the number one thing. Juva Power is a perfect blend between supporting liver function and supporting intestinal function. So love, love, love Juva Power. Juva Power. Okay, now it's also got all these beautiful whole foods in there. Spinach and tomato and broccoli and cucumber and dill. All of those good things are just good things for you, good vegetables. Remember I said if it's green, it really helps to support the liver. So there are some good green things that help support your liver function. It has in it, and beetroot. Beetroot and beet leaves are one of the number one things for liver function. Love, love, love beets. That's why I like that wild brine red cabbage and beet sauerkraut, because it's got the beets in there, okay? It also has taurine. Now, taurine is an amino acid that helps our bodies support healthy liver function, helps support healthy blood fat levels, already within normal range, right? It's kind of like the anti-chubby amino acid, okay? And what that means is that because it helps to balance your blood fats, it helps your body process fat better. You guys might know that if you've got too much belly fat, that is not healthy. It starts to contribute towards non-healthy, unhealthy inflammation in your body. So taurine will actually help to support your body's natural, healthy inflammatory response, okay? Also helps to support blood sugar fluctuations, blood sugar balance. That's really, really important, not only for liver function, but also for adrenal function. We talked about that during the basic part, okay? Also, here's a really neat thing. Did you know that Juva Power, even though Juva and Young Living kind of means liver, and if a product says Juva, Juvatone, Juva Flex, Juva Cleanse, Juva Power, you know it supports the liver. But also, the taurine in here also helps your heart function. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so also got a lot of good digestive support in here. And remember I said that things that support digestion also help to support hormones. How awesome is that? So we've got ginger and slippery elm. Those are both very, very healthy for digestive support. Anise and fennel and peppermint. Really, really good. All those great oils in there help to support not only hormone function, but also digestive support. Also got aloe vera in there, which is really, really soothing for digestion. And if your digestive tract is working better, your whole body works better because you're able to digest and assimilate and absorb all those wonderful nutrients that you're getting out of your real food that you're eating, right? Okay, so that's Juva Power, my number one favorite supplement, across the board for Young Living. Honest to God, I love them all, but that's my favorite, and I take it every day. So if I'm on a cleanse, I personally will start out with 1 tablespoon 3 times a day, and then I work up to 2 to 3 tablespoons 3 times a day if I'm on a cleanse. If I'm not on a cleanse, 1 tablespoon every day goes in my smoothie, okay? And it just helps to support healthy function on a daily basis, okay? So love, love, love that. All right, Thyromin. I don't have a jar of Thyromin to show, but I will tell you a little bit about Thyromin. Thyromin is amazing. It is, and actually I have the labels up here on my computer. So, oh, Thyromin is so amazing. You know what? Everything about Young Living is amazing. It's really hard for me to choose, but so if I do that, like I'll be teaching and people go, I'll say, oh, and now this one's my favorite oil, and this one's my favorite oil, and this one's so many favorite oils. I think I have about 175 favorite oils. Okay, so Thyromin. Thyromin, even though it kind of has thyroid in the title, it's telling me things, so sorry if I get a little distracted there. Okay, it also helps to support adrenal function, okay? So what did we say? Adrenal, large intestine, and liver are the top 3 organs that you really want to support on that basic level to help you have healthy hormones. So Tyrosine is an amino acid that's in Thiamine that helps to support your healthy stress response. Who has stress in their life? All of us, right? So are we always going to have stress? Yes. Are you going to be able to get rid of it? No. But what you can do is strengthen your body's ability to deal with stress, right? Thiamine is one of those products that helps you do that. And tyrosine in there is one of the nutrients in there that helps your body deal with stress better, okay? It also has cysteine. Cysteine is also another amino acid that is, your body will take the cysteine and then make it into what's called glutathione. Glutathione is one of the highest antioxidant nutrients that you can take. Very, very good for liver function, very, very good for healthy blood. All those good things that antioxidants do in our body to help us gobble up those free radicals is very healthy for not only liver function, but then ultimately your hormone function, okay? It also helps to have, it also has parsley in it. Now, parsley is an amazing herb that you think, oh, there it is on the side of the plate. You either eat it or you don't, right? I always eat my parsley if I go out. Although now I notice that they're putting, most restaurants, if you go to a nicer restaurant, they'll put kale, which is also yummy. It's green. If it's green, it's good for the liver, right? Okay, so parsley, very high in iron, very important for menstruating women, very high in natural antioxidants, vitamin C, very high in vitamin K, manganese. Manganese is really important for all of your connective tissue in your body, and which means all those ligaments that help to support your female organs. Manganese is very important. So parsley in the Thiamine is very helpful. Also very good supply of folate, which we all want healthy levels of folate, right? And it is a digestive aid. Digestion, if your digestion is working better, then your hormones are working better. So yay for Thiamine to have that in there. It also helps to support kidney function by being alkalizing. We talked a little bit about alkalizing before. Your Hydrogize also helps you do that. Your body needs to have a slightly alkaline balance to it to be healthy. If it starts to get too acidic, then it has to work really hard to get you back into balance. Okay, so Thiamine helps you support that. Okay, it's got in it pituitary glandular, adrenal glandular, and thyroid glandular. Those are glands out of animals. I think these are porcine. Yep. So that means it comes from a pig, a healthy pig, of course, because Young Living would only ever choose healthy products to put in our supplements. And so when you take a glandular product from an animal, it's kind of like attracts like, and those nutrients from those glands will go in and find their way to our glands that will support it. And so you get great glandular support from a desiccated or a dried animal glandular, okay? It's also got in it peppermint, very cooling, very supportive again for digestive function. It's got spearmint, which again, spearmint is one of those oils that not only helps to support digestive function, but hormone function. And then myrtle and myrrh. Myrtle is almost very specific for helping to support thyroid. And then myrrh is just good for all things female. So here's the deal. If you know that your adrenals are tired, then what I would do is take the Thiamine in the morning and then in the afternoon. That'll help to support your adrenal function. If you think, or you know, maybe you have been known to have your thyroid's a little tired. If you take I need to get my bangs trimmed, don't I? Sorry. If you take the Thiamine at bedtime, right at bedtime, then it takes all of those nutrients, and while you're resting and regenerating, goes in and helps to support the regeneration and the healthful rebuilding of your thyroid health, okay? So a couple ways to take Thiamine, but just kind of if you're more adrenal, take it the first way. If you're more thyroid, take it the second way. Or you can do a combination, take it at bedtime and in the morning time. See how it works for your body, okay? So Thiamine's my second one. Let's go on to some oils now. Endoflex and Energy, two of my favorite oils. And honestly, I switch my oils up. I'm pretty consistent with my supplements. My oils, I like to switch up. So Endoflex and Energy, very, very good for supporting all of your endocrine system. Here are the distinctions that I want to tell you about. All right. Let me look at the, okay. So Endoflex can be, see how it says endo? Endo means endocrine, okay? So your endocrine system is all of the glands in your system that secrete hormones. So Endoflex really is going to help support all of the hormones in your body. Now, all of these products that I told you about so far can be taken by both male and female, with the exception of the Progestins Plus really is only for us ladies, okay? But all the other ones, you know, I've seen people say, can my son take Endoflex? Absolutely, because your son has an endocrine system that needs to be supported. So Endoflex, really good for all of the hormones. Very, very good for thyroid function because it's got the myrtle in there. And it's got German chamomile in there, okay? But also very good for adrenal function because it has in it the nutmeg, which is very, very supportive for adrenal health. And then also very good for female reproductive because it has in it geranium and sage and spearmint. So you're really getting a triple plus whammy with the Endoflex. And so for anyone who just wants to generally support their hormone system, maybe with a little slant to the thyroid or the female system, I would do Endoflex. So with Endoflex, I really like to put it on my wrist. What I do is I dab it on my wrist, I rub my wrist together, and then I just kind of swipe it over where my thyroid is, and I love to do that. I also will kind of do it a couple inches above my belly button where my adrenal reflexes are. So I'll do that. Endoflex is beautiful and it smells delicious. And by the way, if you guys are, if you know who Dr. Stewart is, he wrote The Chemistry of Essential Oils Made Simple. He also wrote Healing Oils, the Bible, and 15 other books. This is his favorite oil. He loves the spearmint in it, but it's such a beautiful oil. And Sarah uses it every day, so if Sarah does it, then you know it's the right thing to do. Okay, now energy. Energy will also support all of your, oops, where did it go? Okay, there. Your whole hormone system with a little bit of a slant towards the kidneys and the adrenals, okay? Did you guys know that your kidneys are endocrine glands as well? Yes, they have an endocrine function in your body. So rosemary, very, very good for purifying blood, very good for liver function, okay? We talked about the liver already. But it also has in it nutmeg, which is very good for adrenal support, clove, which is good for thyroid and adrenal support, and also liver support, okay? And then black pepper. So remember, one of the things I said to help support liver and adrenal function is to decrease your sugar intake. Black pepper kind of helps you resist having too much of a sweet tooth. So what I love to do with energy is I also like to dab it on my wrist. Then after I dab it on my wrist, I will rub it over where my kidneys are in my back, okay? I like to do that because your adrenal glands, if you don't know, ad means above, renal means kidney. Your adrenal glands sit right on top of your kidneys. Your adrenal glands, I think, are one of the most underappreciated systems in your body, organs or glands in your body. They're starting to get a little bit more attention these days, but your adrenal glands are actually responsible for secreting over 60 hormones all day long. Did you guys know that? Yes, so they help with supporting liver function, supporting blood sugar levels, supported the fluid balance in your body, helping to support sex hormones. Your adrenal glands are helping with the fight or flight or your stress response. So energy is a really, really important oil for you guys to have. So that's the way I like to use it, and I will actually switch it up. Sometimes I will actually take it and put it inside my mouth as well. Now, I don't like the way it tastes, but I do like the way it helps my body, helps support my body. Now, for us ladies who are a little older and we're actually transitioning through menopause and that sort of that time of life, okay? The healthier your liver and the healthier your adrenals are, the easier transition you will have. As you age and as you start to get perimenopausal, menopausal, and then post, now some medical doctors or some doctors out there will tell you that your ovaries actually stop functioning. They never actually totally stop functioning. They just decline in their functioning because you're not making babies anymore, okay? So as your ovaries decline in function, your adrenal glands have to make up for that. So that's why you need energy, all right? NRG, a great, great oil to help support your adrenal glands, and those are some of the reasons why. Okay, now, my two last ones, very targeted for us ladies, especially in my experience, as you get older, your ovaries start to decline a little bit. You're not making as much of the good estrogen in your body. Two products that I love, Lady Sclerol and Sclerescence. Now, again, I like to switch these up. I chose these because I do not like the smell of clary sage. Sage is not so bad. Clary sage I really don't like. I don't like the smell of Sclerescence almost at all. It really does not smell good to me. So I'm going to have to look that up in the blue book and deal with the emotion behind that, right, guys? I love Lady Sclerol. This to me smells like a really good, oh, such a delicious perfume. So I like to switch this up. This to me is going to help you balance and help to support your estrogen, your healthy estrogen production in your body. Now, let me tell you this. The Progessence Plus not only helps you have healthy progesterone levels, but also helps you have healthy estrogen levels. Isn't that interesting? Because progesterone, the natural hormone progesterone, will help balance both of those. The natural hormone estrogen will not necessarily help you balance your progesterone levels. That's why all of us need Progessence Plus, because we're exposed to so many xenoestrogens all day long. So how I like to use these, ladies, is I will, again, like I said, I'll switch it up a couple times a day, usually when I get out of the shower, and then right when I'm going to bed, I will do this, because we've got female reproductive reflexes on our inside ankles. I don't know if you can see my feet. There are my feet. I dab, dab, dab on the inside of my ankles there, my inside ankles. Then I rub my feet together like that. Then I don't have to, because especially with the Sclerescence, I really don't like the smell of it, so I don't have to get on my hands and it's not close to my nose. But that's how I do those, and I'll do it twice a day. So let's look at some of the ingredients here, what makes them different and what helps them be similar. So in the Sclerescence, we've got clary sage and Spanish sage, so two different types of sage. Very, very important for female hormone balance, okay? Peppermint, very cooling, especially as some of us ladies get older. Now, I didn't really ever have problems with hot flashes with my menopausal experience, but a lot of ladies do. And especially if your adrenals are shot, you're going to have, even if you're not perimenopausal, you could have hot flashes. So you really want to support your adrenal glands. So peppermint, very cooling. If you do have an issue with being a little warm, you can take the Sclerescence, put it on the back of your neck. Feels really good, helps to cool you down, okay? And then also has fennel in it. Fennel is very good, not only for our digestion, but also very good for hormone balance. And remember I said, digestive oils and hormone oils can also be very interchanged. You're going to notice that now. You're going to look at some of your more digestive oils and then look at some of the blends of the hormone supporting oils, and you'll see that some of them, there'll be a lot of them in common. Okay. And then Lady Sclerol. Ooh, man, I love this Lady Sclerol. A lot of ladies wear it as a perfume because it smells so delicious. So let's look in here. Geranium, coriander, So coriander and spearmint, what do those do? Besides help to support healthy hormone function, they help to support your digestion. See how they're interchanged? Orange oil, very, very good for helping you get that auric value up in your body, that to help your body fight any free radicals, that has those good antioxidant capabilities. Clary, which is the clary sage, the one that I don't like, but it's so supportive of hormone function. Bergamot. Bergamot and vetiver in this oil here, this oil blend, help kind of bring you back to center. Help to calm you down, help to cool you down. So if you're having kind of a hormonal outburst, it's just that time of the month, and someone just pushed your button, Lady Scleral might be a good one for you to maybe put over your heart, put on the inside of your ankles, put on your wrist. Smell it. Make sure you're sniffing it, because that'll help to bring you back to center, that bergamot and vetiver. Help you act more like a lady, okay? Ylang ylang. Very, very good for hormone function. Also good to help to support your heart. And as you guys might know, as we get older, us menopausal and perimenopausal ladies, we can actually have a higher risk of heart troubles. And so ylang ylang helps to support heart function. So very, very healthy for that, okay? Jasmine, Idaho blue spruce, man, oh man, do we love those oils or what? So beautiful and so calming. Just help you feel good, help your mind feel good, help your heart feel good. Beautiful blend here, this Lady Scleral. So if you need a little boost to help with your estrogen support, I recommend these two. I switch them up, you know, so maybe 3 or 4 nights in a row I'll do one, and then 3 or 4 nights in a row I'll do the other one. This one, though, I do wear quite a bit during the day as a perfume, all right? So that's my thing for today. That's my talk. If you have any questions, you can put some comments. After I post this, you can put some comments. Happy to help, happy to answer. Thank you so much, Sarah, for inviting me to do this. It was a lot of fun. I hope I helped you guys. I know there's a lot of information. There's a whole bunch more to share. But just remember, stay oily and eat real food. And I love you guys. And you have a blessed and happy new year. Bye.